another Mukbang Monday.
Get your favorite dynamic duo BMARSZ
and Shanti.
And we're eating something extra special today, which is
lemongrass basil.
I didn't see the grass. So this is part 2 of our, sorry, there's something in my eye. I am struggling.
You need a minute? There's always something in your eye.
I know, I just live this life. Anyway.
So if you guys saw our part 1 of this mini Thai series, I guess, we posted Thai red curry about a month ago now at this point. And I picked these up at Sprouts. They're just convenient little simmer sauce packets by the brand Saffron Road.
It was so easy and a nice way to kind of get some veggies in.
Yeah.
We both thought we were craving a healthy bang, but I didn't want to buy like a bunch of vegetables because I'm about to leave for 2 weeks. So this is a nice kind of like, what's left in my fridge? Let me pile some goodness on it and bam.
Yeah, exactly. It's everything, yeah, we had leftover exactly what you just said, which is really easy.
Yeah, convenience.
Yes, and we're gonna be using some tofu. I feel like we eat a lot of tofu on this channel. It is personally like one of my favorite foods.
Yeah, Chantal asked me this morning if I wanted to use tempeh.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. So sorry, next time we'll do something like with tempeh or switch it up, but tofu is just so good.
I don't know why I love it so much.
Squidgy.
So squidgy, and it takes on whatever flavor. It's just my fave. Kyra's gonna eat
It's like a big sponge
food over here.
Those are not your veggies, those are my veggies.
Those are mine. So should we just dive right into this little cooking tutorial?
Yes, yes. Oh, if you are new here, welcome. We are Mukbang Monday. We post videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it's always recipes, mukbangs, and a fun little chit chat with you guys.
Yes, and welcome back to our returning subscribers. We love you guys so much. Thank you for leaving us the best comments
In the world.
You guys are the best. All right, let's just heat up this little pan. Link in description if you guys want to buy a little electric skillet and cook with us.
I really wish I had one of these in college.
I did have one of these in college. It was amazing.
That is just so smart. Instead, I ramen every day and gained 30 pounds. It's fine.
Well, I didn't get it until sophomore year when I lived in the suites, which you have like your mini kitchenette, but you don't have a stove. You have a fridge. You can bring a microwave. And yeah, that's it. And so my roommate got a little electric skillet and I loved it.
Yeah. I only went in those suites like once. They have bunk beds, didn't they?
Yeah, bunk beds, and it was so tiny.
It's like, do I have a cat or do I have a parrot? I really don't know.
All right, so just like how we made the curry, I'm gonna just first saute up some onions with the tofu to let it brown up a little bit before we add in the rest of the veggies. So prepare for a loud sizzle. I love this part. Oh yeah.
I can't tell if my eyes are sensitive. Oh, sorry.
Oh, thank you.
From the onions or this bright light from banging during the daytime.
Oh yeah, it's very bright out. All right, so I'm just gonna cover these. Can I have a splash of your water? Splash in just a tablespoon of water so it doesn't stick. Yep. And I'm just gonna let these sweat for a couple minutes.
Come on, girl, I'm trying to make your body work that. Let me see your drip sweat.
I was gonna say the next part, but I wasn't, confident in the lyrics.
Yeah.
Should we just let this speed up? Okay, it's been a couple minutes.
You like sit down just already ready to go.
Ooh, these are getting nice and caramelized. I love being a chef. Let's go ahead and make some room for our little tofus. Yeah, this is a strong onion. Sorry if that's loud. Okay, just drop those babies in. This is the extra firm, high protein tofu from Trader Joe's. It is like super duper dense. We ate this in the Thai curry one too.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $1 more than regular tofu, but it is so good.
Protein, protein, protein.
I just like how dense it is.
That's so funny. I really liked the really soft one we used for, I can't remember what I used it for. I used soft tofu for a stew once and it was really nice. But usually I like the firm one.
Yeah, I love the firm one. And also, in my years of cooking tofu usually is really hard to cook without oil, because I'll explain why. If you get like firm tofu and it has a lot of water content in it, you really have to like soak out the water and like press it and cover it with a lot of towels and then press out the water. But with this, it is so like dense already. It is super easy to cook on a skillet without oil.
Yeah.
But like when you get ones that are more like less firm, what I'm trying to say?
There's more water content in it.
Yes, I'm so glad you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So it sticks easier.
A trick that I actually learned from Chantal, which I don't even know if you know that you taught me this, is you wrap the tofu in a towel, like a kitchen towel. I used to use paper towels, which is like so stupid. Cannot soak the amount a real towel can. And then put like a pot on top of it, so the weight like kind of pushes on the tofu and then soaks even more into the towel.
Yeah.
I never did that before. I would just squeeze it with a paper towel and be like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but that is like, sometimes I'm just so lazy, I really don't have time for that. But yeah, that's the best method. To wrap it and then wait. Also, to get around like using oil and like using a skillet, because if you don't have a non-stick skillet, you really can't use no oil. You can bake your tofu on parchment paper.
Yeah, I used to do that.
I used to do that all the time.
Strong tofu. Shout out to Mabel. One of our fans sent us this.
Yeah, I think of you, Mabel, every time I drink from this cup.
Same. That was our. We have a PO box opening video.
Oh yeah.
From like the beginning of this channel. I don't even think we have our PO box listed in the description, do we?
No, we don't. But I was just gonna say we have a PO box. You guys can send us some presents.
we'll add that onto the next couple videos.
Yeah.
Our bad. I didn't even think about that.
I don't either. Like, what's the point of having it? It just kind of sits there.
I know. I like ask brands to send me stuff there, and then I just never check it.
I know, we haven't checked it in like a month. I actually opened it for Poshmark because you needed to put a return address, and I didn't want to put our home address.
You haven't been Poshmarking lately.
No, I haven't. I kind of gave up that dream.
Yeah, you were really about it.
It was so fun for the first month, and then you know what happened? I went home for Thanksgiving, and I had to put all my stuff on hold, and then I just never really got back into it. But you do really have to be consistent, and you have to be like sharing your stuff like 3 times a day, every day, to really make any sales. And you have to be sharing other people's is really important. So it is just kind of like,
that's weird.
Another thing
so you're trying to get other people's some sales?
Well, because if you share their stuff, then they share your stuff, and then they share it with like their followers. So it's like just more people getting your product in front of.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's just like another thing that like I just
to think about.
It's not really hard at all, but
I already feel like my brain is at max capacity.
Yeah. Do you guys use Poshmark?
Let us know.
I used to love it.
I want to like sell things, like I have nice things, but the thought of like having to mail it out stops me. Like if I order something and it doesn't fit me, I'll just keep it. I'm so lazy. I'm like, oh, I hate returning stuff.
Yeah, I've returned, returning things to like Zaful, impossible because it's all the way in China.
Yeah.
But you can return things really easy to like places that are in the US.
Yeah.
They give you a return label. Okay, well, let's just cover this and we'll BRB. Sorry I'm using my fingers. I'm trying to flip them so they cook evenly.
I'll just help you.
Hot.
How do you do this?
I got strong fingers. Thick finger skin.
You put that on your resume. You're like, what are we going to use that skill for? You're like, yeah. Flipping hot food with my bare hands.
I think I have them. Okie dokie. Next, we are going to add in the rest of our vegetables. So the instructions are on the back of this packet. Is the onions bothering you?
Oh yeah. Do you feel it?
Not really. I have contacts in, so I feel like I have an extra layer of protection.
Yeah.
But yeah, the instructions are on the back here. It says to heat oil in a skillet, which we didn't use oil. Add meat and vegetables and saute until the largest pieces are cooked, and then add the sauce and then simmer. So, you know, just wanted to give you guys a recap in case you...
It's funny though, it doesn't give you any portions.
Oh yeah.
So the last one we think we used a lot of vegetables because it wasn't super saucy, but we both kind of enjoyed that. Because I think a lot of curries are like in bowls, you know, and they have like the sauce dripping
with a ton of sauce, yeah.
And
Yeah.
ours wasn't like that, but it was still really good.
Yeah, well, this just isn't that much sauce anyways, you know?
Yeah.
But it says it has 7 servings in it, which I feel like this is like more like 2
7
servings. Yeah, right? How could you get 7 servings out of that? I'm gonna add in lots of cabbage because we love cabbage. Yeah.
The serving would be like a fistful of food.
Yeah, I know, that doesn't really make sense.
Oh yeah, cabbage time.
Oh, and I added carrots. I don't think I stated that.
I love Napa cabbage the best. What do you love best?
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I
I can eat that all the time.
think I just like regular cabbage.
More than Napa?
Yeah,
What about
'cause
purple cabbage?
I like purple cabbage raw. One time my mom made this like cooked cabbage with like, hold on, let me just cover this. One time my mom, who doesn't cook ever, made the most delicious purple cabbage dish, and I'm still trying to recreate it to this day. I don't know how she did it. I don't think she even knows how she made it. It was
I was gonna say, like, did you ask her? But
yeah, well, she said she just steamed purple cabbage, but it was like really sour tasting, so I think she put vinegar in there. If anyone knows of like a purple cabbage sauteed recipe, let me know, because she made one that was so good and I don't know what she put in it.
isn't sauerkraut made from cabbage?
Yeah.
I love sauerkraut. I feel like it's a
do
love-hate
too.
thing. People have very opinionated feelings about sauerkraut, but I'm on a plus.
You're on their good side?
Yeah, I love it. Oh yeah, we ate it for Oktoberfest mukbang.
Yep.
That was probably one of my favorite ones because we dressed up.
Yeah.
And the music was so funny that I found. So like,
Yeah.
Oktoberfest. Oh, I was dying.
That was a fun one. And
It was really fun.
remember when we did our Halloween mukbang? I feel like that one didn't get as much views as it should have.
We worked
For the amount of
really
effort we put
hard.
into it.
Yeah. If you guys, I've been seeing a lot of comments that are like, "Oh, I just discovered your channel. Go watch your Halloween scary food mukbang," because it took us days
To prepare for.
Oh my god, the amount of research and like time to make all of those dishes.
Yeah, that was, why did we put ourselves through that?
I don't know. We should have just picked one.
Yeah.
We like made 30 things. We're like, like, here's your Halloween party. The whole spread for like the 2 of us.
Yeah.
We were like forcing Colin and Max to eat like any other. We're like, please.
Eat our severed finger hot dogs, please.
You don't want this garlic bone? I'm confused.
Those were good.
Those were so good. I think that there are like no holidays in the beginning of the year. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. If you guys have any
tomorrow.
Oh. Wow. Where's the time going?
It's gonna be
March.
past by the time we post this.
God damn, we should have done like a green beer bang.
Ugh. Sounds disgusting.
It's just food dye. I just love beer. We could have added to cider. You don't hate it as much.
Green food dye to apple to cider.
To cider instead of beer.
I do.
I don't really
love
know what would be
cider.
St. Patrick's Day food though.
All right, this looks like it's almost cooked. I'm gonna add in. Ouch! I just dripped hot water on my leg.
You okay?
Do you like spinach?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna add in some spinach. You always want to make sure you do this towards the end because
It's wilty AF.
yeah, it wilts real fast and it'll just turn to straight green mush.
Same with bok choy. I hate when I put in my bok choy for too long and it's like disintegrating in your mouth.
Yeah. But I also do not like when it's not cooked enough. Like, my bok choy has to be, you know,
Perfect.
just right. Okay, now I'm gonna add in the sauce. And then we're gonna let it simmer. Ooh,
Oh, that's chunky.
that's chunky.
It smell good?
It smells really good. It looks, I don't want to say it. It looks like a cyst.
Oh my god!
But it smells good.
Why would you say that to me?
Brittany hates pimple popping.
I hate pimples. I forgot what I was gonna say. You know you erased my memories.
I'm sorry. You can
Oh.
cut that part out.
I was responding to comments on my YouTube video, and in one part I say slow down because I'm talking to Kathleen Lights as she's doing her makeup, and then I added in
Grab the wall.
Just hashtag predictable.
Gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal.
I feel like this is not enough sauce. This is less than last time because she's so chunky.
She thick. Should we add some more water and maybe it'll like get distributed nicely. Sorry I used all your water for this.
Yeah.
You want to hear something funny about that song?
Yes.
Which you've already seen before, but I'll tell them. One time, me and my good friend Kathy, who you know is one of my only friends, so I talk about her a lot.
She's not your only.
We recreated a Vine to that song.
Oh my god. We have to insert it. It's the best Vine I've ever seen.
It's really embarrassing.
It's so funny. I'm putting it in.
Here it is.
How's this looking? I don't know if we should have added that water.
Oh god, I hate when there's fucking hair floating around. I think we should cover it.
Okay. Do you think I mixed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna cover this bad boy and let it simmer for a couple minutes.
Oh, okay, here she is.
This is the finished product. I'm not sure if this, once again, is gonna be enough sauce.
It's so funny how much the cabbage and spinach cooked down though. It was like a huge heaping pile.
I know, right? I should have added more.
It looks nice. I like it. I was afraid that it was gonna look too similar to our last one, but I think the spinach really switched it up for us.
Yep, this is like the green version. The other one was red.
Yeah.
So we have some rice here. I love making a cute little rice mountain.
I know. Rice mountain.
Rice mountain. So we're just gonna serve her up.
I'm hungry.
Same. Went to the gym this morning, did leg day. It was the biggest struggle.
Oh god. I
was just not feeling it. You go.
I go-go danced last night. Got off at 3. And then I came home and I had to shower because I had so much glitter. I always am afraid I'm gonna wake you guys up. So I'm like, because the bathroom is right by their room.
Yeah.
And then I just couldn't fall asleep. I was about like 4:30 a.m.
That's awful.
That's so stupid.
I let Bert sleep in my room last night, so I woke up because I think he ran out of the room when you were home.
Every time I come home from work, like either
The cats go buck.
they go
Shit, wild.
insane. They're like, hi, hello, someone's alive. And then I like have to calm them down. Okay, should I leave this in here?
Yeah.
How does this look?
Beautiful. Do you guys want to see an up close view?
Ooh,
It looks really good. All right. I'm so excited to dig in.
My body is ready. I want a tofu.
A tofu. I'm gonna do some veggies.
I don't know if I'm that skilled. Oh, I did it.
Looks hot.
Until I can see.
Should we cheers?
Let's cheers.
Oh, never mind. I just dropped all my veggies. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to carry it all the way over there.
I believe in you.
Cheers.
Ooh, cheers.
Mm. Hot, hot. Mmm. Mmm. Hot, hot. Really good flavor. What do you think?
Oh, it's really good. It's really hot. Mmm. Oh, I like it. I wish we had one more sauce packet.
Yeah.
Because it's really good and I want to like put it all over my rice.
I know.
We don't have anything left.
Oh, I chopped up some green onions for us.
Mm.
I also brought over some sriracha in case this wasn't enough like flavor.
You know I like a spicy. You know what's so funny? Green onions are like, they're a very mild flavor. But aren't they really healthy for you?
Yeah, all kinds of onions are healthy.
Oh, come back. I feel like you need to eat them more.
Mmm. Mmm. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What do you like better? Lemongrass or red Thai?
Mmm.
I like red Thai.
You?
Mm-hmm.
I think I do too. This one isn't enough to coat everything.
Yeah. It was, even though they came in the same size packets, I feel like because this lemongrass one had a thicker consistency, it covered less ground with vegetables. It's like, you wouldn't know that until you open the bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just weird because it says it serves 7. But like...
7 children?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Like 7 bites.
Okay.
I'm gonna spread on some sriracha. Oh, that just spewed everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna explain our special topic today?
So, since the Foodie Fridays are on a hiatus, as you know,
Coming back very shortly.
this will be the end of me being gone.
Yeah.
So, we're doing our Foodie Friday topic on this beautiful Monday, which is from Evil Weevil Boo 16. Strong name. She says, or he says, I don't know. Can you make Mommy Tank's cabbage wraps and talk about your embarrassing or funny dance stories? Love you guys a lot. My Instagram is at hope_respect_.
Aw.
Nice.
We love you too.
We'll have to look into those cabbage wraps. I don't remember that. I remember her eating cabbage wraps. What did she put inside? Just rice?
I don't remember.
I don't remember that either.
Let's look it up.
We'll have to search for that. We haven't remade a Mommy Tang recipe in a while. We were all about it in the beginning. Okay, so thank you for writing a comment.
I think this is going to be such a funny topic because I, for one, have many embarrassing stories for dance.
I feel like I do too. The problem is, I don't know what I've told already and what I haven't. So if you guys have been around for a while, you might hear some repeats, but this is like a concentrated dance story.
You're going to get them all in one.
Okay, so I want you to go first.
You want me to go first? How come?
Because when I read this topic to you, you're like, oh man. And so now I'm ready.
I have a lot. I don't really know where to start. Should I start from back when I was little?
Yeah. I was gonna start out here.
Oh my god, actually, do you want to hear one of my like very first memories of dance? I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
My mom took me to the dance studio to get signed up. I think we were taking my sister as well. And I was too like young to be in class, or I wasn't signed up yet. But I thought that I was like there to take class. And so I was like, come on, like we're missing class, like let's go. And my mom's like in the office, like registering, I think. I don't really know what was going on because I was so little. But I just took it upon myself to just walk straight into class. And I was like, I'm here, like this is my class.
I'm ready.
Yeah, and it like was in the middle of class, like I was not supposed to be there at all. And then I was so embarrassed when I realized like,
That's so cute.
yeah.
You're probably just the tiniest little donkey. I'm ready.
I just busted the door open and disrupted them.
You know, one of my first memories of ballet class is?
What?
I remember, this was like in Vegas, so I must have been real young, like right when I started, like, 4, 5, 6. And I remember it used to give you squishy stickers at the end of the week. Like, oh, you made it through a week of ballet, like here's a sticker. But the stickers wouldn't be just like flat, they'd be like 3D and they were squishy.
Oh, like poofy?
Yeah, have you ever seen those before?
I think so.
And I was obsessed with them. I was always so excited to like squish my sticker. I'd be like in the car for hours, like just playing with a sticker. I don't know why.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I loved it.
I think the studio I grew up at, my senior and junior, I assisted dance classes, like baby dance classes. And they would give out stickers as well, I think.
It's so smart.
Yeah, kids love
Stickers are probably so cheap.
And I don't think you can give out food anymore. Have you heard that? Like schools, like you're not allowed to reward with food.
Oh, no, I didn't. Why?
Because of like obesity and I don't know. Like you know how you would play a game and get like M&Ms or something? I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore. Or at least I've heard that somewhere.
That's crazy. This is kind of like off topic. But I remember in high school when they took out like candy and soda from the vending machines. Like that change was happening while I was in high school and everyone was like, like, I'm getting Gatorade anyway. No, it's not healthy either. It's still weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Back to our stories. Progressed a few years later, I peed myself in dance class one time.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't like I was like holding it in or anything, but
It just happened?
I think I was like 10 or 11 and I was with my friend and we were laughing so hard, just like being little shits, just like making a joke or something.
Yeah.
And whatever we were doing, I thought it was so funny. I don't know if I like bumped into her or something while we were trying to dance and I just started peeing myself laughing.
Oh my god, was the teacher so mad?
She was just like, what the hell is going on? And then I think I had to go get paper towels and like pick it up myself.
That makes sense.
I don't know if I want to keep that in. That one's pretty gross.
That's so funny. I think, honestly, I bet I have peed myself too, but like I blocked it out of my childhood memory. I have to wait and see when my mom watches this. She'll probably tell me.
If you peed your pants?
Mm-hmm. I remember, this is like not really that big of a story, but I remember when I was young and we would do the Nutcracker, it'd be like 3 days of shows. And the day that my parents would come, I would stop smiling because I was so nervous.
Really?
Like the other days, I'd be like, you know, whatever. And then whatever my parents would watch, I'd be like,
oh, you were nervous?
mm-hmm. And I remember distinctly being like, you can't smile, like you need to focus.
Really?
Like in my child mind, like don't get distracted with your face.
That's so funny because usually they're like,
Kids are the
it's
opposite.
all about the presence,
Yeah.
like stage presence.
I was like, you better get those steps, girl.
That's so funny. Did they say anything to you? Like, why weren't you smiling?
I don't remember. So long ago.
Okay, my next story. My senior year of dance growing up in my dance studio, we had this routine called cabaret with chairs. I think I might have already told this, but I'm just gonna tell it again since this is the topic. Literally every single one of my friends' boyfriends, my entire family is in the audience because it's like my senior recital. And I'm, doing my little chair sexy dance. It's like a little inappropriate for our age, but whatever. And we do this thing where we had to kick over the chair, and I just flatlined it. Chair flew across the stage, and then I was like, shit, and like ran across in the middle of the dance and like dragged it
With
back.
other dancers on stage?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And like all of my friends on stage were like cracking up laughing, and I was mortified because my entire friend group was there, my entire family was there.
Oh my god.
Like a bunch of people I didn't even know from my high school were there.
That's so funny.
It was mortifying.
Props are just so stressful.
Yeah.
When I was in my burlesque company, when was that? 2013, like after I graduated college. I remember the one time my parents came, and I was like nervous for my parents to be there because it was like risque, it was burlesque.
Yeah.
And I was doing my solo, but my solo was definitely like one of the classier ones. But I had a top hat and a cane, and I had to like lean on the cane and then do a tilt and then like throw it. And
Throw the cane?
Yeah, like throw it away. Like, I take off my glove and I throw it and like
yeah.
whatever. But I threw the cane like not far enough away because I was like shaking. And so at the end of my solo, I did like, I don't even know how I got to the ground, but I do a middle split and I open up and I take my like top hat and like fall back, but like I'm in the middle split. But my cane was under my leg, just coming straight through my legs. Like I ended on top of it and I was just like, this is so embarrassing. I have a cane dick. Like I have a cane dick. It's so embarrassing. I was like, of all the times.
Did they say anything?
No. And also my ex-boyfriend was in the audience that day too, and I was like,
My ex-boyfriend was there when I knocked over the chair.
It's their fault.
Yeah, it's their fucking fault. But I was like, oh my god, did you see that? That was so funny. Like I was dying laughing. And I don't even like to say my ex-boyfriend because, but he was like, yeah, I like stopped breathing. I was so stressed out for you. I was like, no, it's supposed to be funny. Like,
Don't make it worse.
yeah, you're making this worse.
Oh my gosh.
I
Plus
just,
people like they don't know dance. They're just like, oh, they don't know how like big of a deal these things are.
yeah. But also I like really didn't care. Like I legitimately thought it was funny. Like I wasn't really too worried about it.
Yeah.
Also,
It was like this recital, right?
it was our recital. Like it's not like it was competition or something, like nationals. I just thought of the funniest story. It was really funny to me. I don't know what's gonna be funny to you guys. That has to do with sticks. So, one of our ballet dances, maybe this was also my senior year. Just had a lot of props senior year of high school. Maybe
I feel
was
like
junior.
every like competition school goes through like a prop year. That's what Allie told me.
Just millions of props.
There's millions of props. Like
Yeah, we always had.
when I visited
So
her
many
studio,
props.
there was this giant like ramp jungle gym, and I was like, "What is that?" She's like, "That's for one of the dances." I was like,
Yes, so insane.
"So much work."
So this one year, it was our ballet dance, and we normally don't compete our ballet dances, but for some reason this year we did, and it was called, I Got Rhythm, I got music. And we had canes and top hats, but they were like pink because it was ballet, so it's like cute. And there was this one part that we were kneeling on the ground, and there was like people above us doing something in a huge circle, taking our sticks. I'm gonna demonstrate. We had to do this, like, oh, it was like this. You had to you couldn't this up or else the whole thing was just, you had to do this. And then I would do this, and then you just like pass it off in a circle.
Oh, the sticks, yeah.
Yeah. So you're passing off sticks. I'm like dead center in front, I'm pretty sure. Kneeling on the ground. And like, I f*** up the sticks once, and all of a sudden I just have 5,000 sticks. And I'm like, and they're all like here. And I don't know what to do.
You just throw them in the audience.
Yeah, and they're all just like piling up on me, and I couldn't figure it out.
That's so funny. You just give the pile to the girl next to you.
No,
she's like, you, Chantal.
I think I ended up like figuring it out, and like one girl, like multiple girls just had like 2 sticks and they were dancing there. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Really funny. And your face probably was just like,
just like throwing sticks everywhere. Oh man.
I never did competitions growing up because I came from like a classical ballet background. But I remember the first time I ever performed in pointe shoes. This is a story that I think I might have told before. I must have been like 12 or 13, you know, like it's already an awkward stage of life. And then you put pointe shoes on top of that. We had to do the Swan Lake, or it was during snow during the Nutcracker.
Ooh, I just got like really spicy in my throat.
Sriracha?
Okay, keep going.
You okay?
Yeah.
But you know the snow is like, like, so we would do like kick leg chasse, kick leg chasse, kick leg. Like it was pretty like fast. And I was trying to, you know, get that leg up. My parents were there. They were paying for my like, you know, career. I was like, I gotta show them that I can kick my face. Yeah. And I kicked so hard that I sweeped my bottom leg, and I hit the ground so hard that my face slammed against it, and it was loud, like boom, and the audience went, oh. And this is during a ballet recital, and like I'm in a white tutu, and so I'm like, ooh, like a wrestling sound effect, and I get up and I just continued dancing. Like I finished out the dance, and then as soon as we were done, I just ran off stage and started bawling. Aww. Like just red face. Like,
out of embarrassment, or did it hurt?
Yeah, no embarrassment.
Aww.
I'm used to falling. Like that's not a problem. But speaking of another time I fell during ballet, when I broke my arm.
You have a cat hair on your face.
Oh my god, I could feel it. Oh, thank god.
Excuse me.
My senior year of high school, we had this show for like the ballet company our school was attached to, Ballet West, and so all of the seniors had solos. So it was a stressful time of my life. And we had to dance on Tap Marley, which was really slick, and the whole night everyone is like sliding around. It's scary. And I was doing this Le Bayadere pas de esclave variation, and the end is just turns, and I had so much momentum, and I had to like, there's this move called a lame duck where you sweep your leg under and you like pick up your passe leg. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm demonstrating
I think
this.
you've told the story too.
Really? Sorry guys.
No, it's okay.
I just tell all my embarrassing stories. And I broke my arm during intermission. So nobody saw it except all my, you know, classmates. And then I had to be rushed to the ER.
Wow, was it bad? Like, could you tell it was broken right away?
I couldn't, because my adrenaline was pumping so hard because I was so nervous for like the show that I was like, I don't even feel it. Like I'm totally fine. And
really?
My arm was like, and they were like, it's not fine. I was like, no, it's great. It's totally cool. And I was like ready to keep going. And it sucked because Ballet West was an hour from my house. So my mom was driving me like the hour back to the hospital, like our hospital with insurance, like the military one. And as I'm sitting in the car, like halfway through, I'm like, oh, like it just like hit me. Like my adrenaline had worn off, and it was like, oh, this hurts.
Really?
Like, yeah. It was like instant. Like that was embarrassing.
Wow.
I'm a clumsy girl.
That's scary.
Yeah. Do you have any? Sorry if you guys are bored because I'm retelling stories. I feel bad.
Maybe you haven't heard it.
Do you have any out here?
Oh my god. I feel like everybody like occasionally like just blacks out, like forgets the combo, you know, it's okay, you just keep going. Like I'm sure I've had I have had multiple times like that. I'm sure all dancers have.
Yeah.
There's this one time in particular that I was literally like mortified, so embarrassed, and it was like the worst blackout of my life.
Really?
Like, it's never been that bad. Yeah, it was at an audition for, I think it was like a Japanese entertainment company that came to LA to look for dancers for a couple different shows that they were doing. And it was a huge audition. And usually, like, lately, huge auditions, like open calls like this, I like don't even bother with. It's just like kind of a waste. You don't know how long you're gonna be there for. There's so many people. It's just like
A lot of times they already know who they're hiring.
Yeah,
it's just like protocol to like hold an audition.
Yeah, which I mean, it could be pessimistic from some viewpoints, but for me, it's like realistic. Like, I'm not gonna go waste 6 hours of my day when they already have their dancers. But anyways,
And neither of us like thrive in that atmosphere. Neither of us are like push
crawling
people.
to the front.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I know like multiple people in LA that just like will hit people. Like, this is the dance move. I don't care how close you are. And I could never do that. Like,
Yeah, no.
I always like mark it really tight. I'm like, oh,
It's facial awareness.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. So, anyways, it was that kind of audition, and so many of my friends were there. Like, so many people I knew, so many people I danced with, and it was my turn to go. And this is also something about me. Just like, if you're a dancer, you might relate to this. Like, I can't go in like the last groups. Like, I have to go right away, or else I'll forget the combo. Like, even though you like are practicing on the side, like for me, like it's in my body.
Right.
I need to
I
do
want
it
to
right
go.
away.
Yeah. I like to go right away too.
And I'm in like literally one of the last groups, and what do you know happens? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Literally just black out, like fucking blank. And then I was like, and the judges or casting people were like, okay, like switch lines, we're gonna do this again, like like take some deep breaths.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, got this. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. But then the second time I like got back into it, I like remembered the middle of it.
Yeah, this part. It's always, for me, this one part that'll trip me up of a routine that I always like, I'm like, oh, the part's coming up, the part's coming up, the part's coming up.
And then you think about
And then
it.
I think about it and then I like mess up. It happens
Yeah.
in class too. Like, if I can't figure out how to make this look cool or something, it always like makes me black out.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, what I've realized, and I wish I knew this, once it's in your body, like you know it, you need to trust your brain
Yeah.
and just not think about it.
Let it go.
You need to just do it.
Yeah.
And that's something that I've always struggled with. Like, I overthink things and I'm like, yeah, trying to make everything perfect, but really you just need to like rely that you already have done this 5,000 times. You know
it's
it.
not that hard.
Yeah.
I think this isn't so much embarrassing, but it's like really sad. As I remember when I, like pretty close to when I first moved out here, like I had red hair. Gwen Stefani was auditioning for her tour, and it was like hip hop. They were like, wear loose clothes, wear sneakers. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get this. Like, I'm not a hip hop dancer. And I think because I went in with that mentality, I like had so much fun and I killed it, and I got a call back and I was like so nervous, like, oh my god. So the next day I've been like thinking about it all night. I like tell some people, which is the stupidest thing you can do, but I was like new to LA. I was like, oh my god, like I got a call back for Gwen Stefani's tour, you know.
That's not a stupid thing to do.
I don't know, I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure when you tell people. Like,
No,
every
I
time
feel
I'm on a veil for something, I tell people and I don't get it. Like,
Really? I feel like it's good because you're putting it out in the universe.
really?
Yeah, and then more people have it like,
In their brain?
yeah.
That's a better way of looking at it, but this is why I was embarrassed, because I told people and I was like, yeah, I didn't get it.
yeah, but that happens to everybody.
But when I went back the second time, it was me and this one girl who's the other redhead they were looking at, I could tell. And she had like just got back from Beyonce's tour. Like, she's in the 7-Eleven music video. And I'm like, I just got so in my head about it. I was like, oh, well, here we go. Like, how am I going to beat her?
Yeah.
And just like put so much pressure on myself that I blacked out, like doing the combo. And it was only like 10 people in the room, 10 dancers. And I was just like, well, they definitely saw that. Like, sometimes in big like castings like that, you're like, oh, maybe they didn't see. Like, there's like 700 of us, but there was 10.
Yeah.
They saw.
Was it a bad blackout like mine?
I have no idea how long it was. Like, it was just like stress level strong 10. Like, no idea.
Yo, dance stresses me out so bad to the point that I don't think it's healthy. Like, I don't know if I can continue doing this anymore because it like makes my blood boil.
I don't know why. I think it's like, honestly, Point Park put so much pressure on us.
To like, well, every 3 months we had to audition for pieces, and if you weren't in a piece, you were nothing.
Yeah.
You were scum.
People made you feel so bad, and like you were just trash, and it was such a judgy place.
Yeah.
Like, you would always hear about like someone talking behind your back or whatever, and now,
or at least in our grades,
Yeah.
we felt like that.
and when I like nowadays when I go to auditions, I'm not even worried about what the judges are thinking of me. I'm worried about what like my peers on the sidelines are
Which
thinking
is,
of me.
I do
Just
so
so
much.
distracting.
That's a terrible mentality. We really need to like be more confident.
I know.
Like-
It's really hard for me to let it go.
I can't even take class when there's someone I know. Like when Catherine would take class with me, I would get so stressed out. I was like, oh my god, she's judging me. She doesn't think I'm any better than I used to be in high school. Like she is just watching me the whole time.
No, I feel the same way. If I see someone and I'm like so distracted, just
Yeah.
like, oh god, they're gonna think I'm a bad dancer. Which is bad.
Terrible mentality. You know, we really need to
Calm it down.
If you got any like confidence tips, leave them for your girls.
It's funny because we're so confident in every other place of our life, but like the one thing we care about the most.
Well, I think that's why, because we have such high expectations for ourselves, and like it's when you don't meet those, you feel so defeated. Because also we've been doing this for our entire lives. Like,
Why am I
know.
blacking out? Why don't I have that confidence?
Yeah.
Then you see people with it and you're just like, give me that.
Yeah. Anyways, sob story over.
Another embarrassing story from out here. When I first moved here, I took a Giannis Marshall heels class because I loved watching him on YouTube for years. Like before he blew up, I was obsessed with him. Like when I was in high school, and I was so excited, but I didn't know it was him and Brian Friedman, like a combined class. And it was so packed to the point that like I couldn't see anything, and I was trying so hard to like just pick it up. And Giannis is French, so he has a really heavy accent, like because sometimes if you can't see, you can just hear they say like left elbow up, and like they'll say it, and I just couldn't even understand what he was saying. And there's this part where like on the floor, and I'm wearing one of those stupid like cloth American Apparel bras, like not a real bra, and I literally just go, and then my boob comes out.
Wow.
Against the floor, and I was like, I'm never wearing.
You've never told me the story.
Oh yeah. I literally don't think I've told anybody. I don't think anybody noticed, luckily, because it's just so crowded and everyone's so focused on trying to pick it up. And at that point, I was like, how do people wear these? Like, I see so many people wearing those lacy bras, and I'm like, I don't even have boobs, and I can't wear those.
Yeah, they just move around the whole time.
Yeah. And B, like, and I remember just at one point just standing up and watching him dance. And just not even trying to learn the choreo anymore. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like take this as a live YouTube video. Like,
As a live tutorial.
this is so ridiculous.
See, I've taken his class more recently, and I like loved it. I thought he was such a great teacher. So maybe it's just because it was the two of them.
I don't know, is that ML?
Oh. And Emma has no lights. It's pitch black.
ML is super like long and wide, and then the lights are just by the mirrors.
Right.
And so,
Yeah, I could see how that'd be hard.
yeah. And they did not switch lines at all.
Really?
So,
That's annoying.
one more embarrassing one I can think of off the top of my head, which is kind of my agent's fault, is there was this like Boots commercial, which a couple of my friends were booked in, and the choreography was like not hard at all. Like I should have booked it. I was like killing it. They called in a bunch of like non-dancers too, like models that can move well, and then dancers. So like everyone that got booked on it was the dancers, obviously, because they looked a million times better than the models that move well. But on my call, it said dress 70s or 60s. What's Twiggy like with the
60s.
60s? It's
I
a
think.
dress 60s style.
Wait, I remember this.
So
Maybe
I-
70s, I don't remember. Twiggy.
I think 60s. I don't know. But I remember having this conversation with my friend who books all the time, and she was like, you know what? I just don't care what anybody thinks about me. Whenever like I get a casting and they tell me to dress a certain way, I go there full out, like whatever. We just had this talk, and I was like, you know what? She's right. And I went out and I bought a dress that was like A-line with a giant belt. I poofed my hair. I did Twiggy eyeliner, whatever.
Well, also, when you're in a casting, they want to see you, like,
Exactly how they're called.
yeah, like, they want to be able to envision it in their head. So if they're like, oh, I want to see Swan Lake ballerina, and you come in a full tutu and, like, eyeliner, like...
They love it.
Yeah, because that's how they are going to picture it. you
Yeah.
know?
And so that's what I was doing, and I went there, and like nobody else was dressed 70s, and it was like a huge like all day casting. People have been going since like 8 a.m. And I like asked somebody, or 60s, whatever, and I was like, "Did you guys get like 60s on there?" So like, no, they just said like dress like winter or fall cue. So they're wearing like peak coats and like, you know, fall sweaters, and I'm in a 70s dress with a poof hair and stuff, and I was just like, well, there's no turning back now. It was like in downtown. It was so far away, so it took me 45 minutes to get there, so it's not like I could just turn around and change.
Yeah. Wait, so what happened?
So I did the audition, and I knew the choreo, and I killed it, and the casting director didn't look at me once.
Because you were wearing 70s attire?
Yeah, because I think I looked so ridiculous.
Yeah, but how did that get so twisted?
No idea. Because I asked my friend who signed with the same agency who booked it, and she was like, oh, I got the call with MTA, but I also got it with my modeling agency, and on the modeling one they said fall clothing, so I went with that one. So I was like, how? Because maybe like they told my agents one thing and then changed their mind, and my agents forgot to tell me.
Yeah, or maybe they didn't get the changed memo.
Yeah, and I was just like, well, now I look like so ridiculous. And I went through all this like a time and effort to like make myself look a certain way, and it just was completely wrong. So embarrassing.
I get really embarrassed if I'm wearing something and everyone else is wearing another thing. Like, one time.
Which is probably better though, because then you stand out.
Yeah. True.
You know? There's such a weird mentality in LA. Like everyone has like the same heels and
Yeah, that's true.
same style and everything.
One time we took this heels class together, and every single girl was wearing shorts, and I was wearing leggings. Even you were wearing shorts. You didn't even know, but you were wearing shorts. I remember this. Every girl was wearing shorts, and I'm wearing fucking leggings, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, I need to leave. I can't be here. I need to go home. I can't continue to do this.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think you ever told me that.
Yeah, I did. I was like, everybody's wearing shorts. And you're like, it's fine. And I was like, no, it's not.
I like didn't notice at all. I was like, shh.
But yeah, I stayed, and it was fine. I'm full too. I hope we didn't get too like dark with that. I'm like being sarcastic most of the time when I say that I hate dance, but
Yeah. We hate that we love it so much.
yeah, because it like really stresses me out because that's how badly we like want it.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these funny stories, and also kind of like the trials and tribulations we go through as dancers in our career. I'm sure everyone has stuff they go through in whatever career field you are in.
Yeah.
And if you have a fun story to tell us about your trials and tribulations, leave them in the comments down below, because we love to read all of your comments and respond as much as we can. I don't know what else to say. Did I say to like this video?
I don't remember.
If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up if you want to hear more embarrassing stories.
Yes. And let us know what you want us to cook next time. I think that's it.
Okay, we love you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.
Mukbang Monday out.